Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And Kenny, tonight we have two of the more veteran rosters in the league competing. Obviously, a lot of experience out there on the floor. What kind of game do you think we'll see with all these vets?
Well, with vets, you're going to see good floor spacing, guys who take care of the basketball, and they're going to get back on the defensive end. You don't have to coach guys like that. You just let them go. You're going to be doing all the little things that make the big difference in winning
because both
and losing.
teams have seen everything. No one's getting fooled out there, Ernie. Comes down to who can make the big shots.
With the tip-off approaching, it's time to go courtside, and Kevin Harlan.
It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Next, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Josh Smith. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Donald Sloan. And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at point guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Porzingis. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
No, it's certainly not going to be your night shooting that poorly. And so often when that happens to a team, it's hard to get out of that funk once you get into it.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Now here's Barea. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Screened by Villanueva. Matthews against Barbosa. 6 to shoot. Here's Barea. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Offensive rebound. Porzingis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a moment to see numbers for Barea. He's averaging 8 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Mavericks making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Derek Williams, he checked in for New York. Now here's Barea, guarded closely. Kicks it to Villanueva. Releases from 15. cannot hit. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big timely shots.
And Barea has it in the corner. Left side, Anderson. Here's Villanueva. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Villanueva's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
Kevin, their perimeter shooting game is what he thinks will make the difference in this one. He didn't want to take anything away from the defenders they're up against, but he did say he'd be surprised if his team doesn't shoot a high percentage from outside. We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Freak. An 11-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And the foul called on him. Dallas leading by 11. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Darren Williams out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Myers in at the center position.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Barea kicks to Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs. Aflalo outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's Freak. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Anthony, the pass to Freak, just 5 to shoot. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks leading by 10. A pass to Myers. He feeds it to Nowitzki, and Parsons kicks to Barea. And that one's good. Barea's got his second basket.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Anthony. He had 31 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Nowitzki a screen. Williams against Aflalo. Williams passes to Myers. Rebound by Smith.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Freak. They get it back.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Parsons. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Dallas again missing. Knicks trail by 10. The feed now to Freak. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Feeds to Aflalo. And stolen by Darren Williams. Finished off the break. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the three.
Anthony against Parsons. Anthony drives in, makes it off the glass.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Williams against the Flalo. Williams kicks to Parsons. Misses the three. Knicks trail by 10. Flalo right side. Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Freak kicks to Anthony. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Mavericks leading by 10. Barea with Williams a screen. Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Spurs. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Dalls, 4 games back.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
No, I agree with you. I mean, their game and their style is already fully developed. And they look rock solid to me. Here's where the New York Knicks sit early in the season in the NBA statistic. 2nd in three-point field goal percentage. 7th in field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
You know, you go back to their three-point field goal percentage, some true dead eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out.
Mavericks leading by 8. Inside, here's Myers, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's off on the second. Here's a Flalo. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Williams against the Flalo. And here is Williams. He's got 7. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Freak. He's got 5. Anthony drives in. Nice D from Nowitzki.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Barea dishes to Williams. Pass to Parsons. Nowitzki with the screen on Lopez. Parsons passes to Williams. Looking to end the drought. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. And that misses everything.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9, and he hits the bucket.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Matthews comes in for J.J. Barea. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Anthony. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. So for the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Smith. And it's Barbosa in for Aaron Aflalo. And that one misses. Dallas leading by 9. It's Anderson with the drive. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Mavericks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder gave them an edge. He ended with 11 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Off target from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Villanueva, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Villanueva's got 5.
Boy, you got to love that assist by Darren Williams.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
He dishes it to Villanueva. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Parsons. It's rebounded by New York.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here is Matthews following the score by New York. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Knicks trail by 11. Dishes it to Anthony. It's Freak, top of the key. Out to Anthony. New York needs to get off a shot. For 3, Barbosa. A rebound by Villanueva. Villanueva's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Barbosa against Williams. 3 from Matthews. Excellent D there from Anthony.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak. He has 5. He kicks it to Barbosa. Anthony drives in. And that one's good. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance thus far?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if the Freaks checked in for New York. Knicks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Smith. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's a Flalo in a 2-guard. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Parsons outside. Passes it to Myers. Lets it go from 11. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Freak kicks to Smith. The dish to Freak. Back to Smith. Flalo, the pass to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Freak. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And it's 8 points for Freak.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by New York. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From 13, no luck. Good D by Matthews. Mavericks leading by 23. Williams kicks to Matthews. Hits it from 3-point range. Matthews has got 12 points in the game.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And it's Freak missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Tries from 10. Williams with another miss. The Knicks shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Shots good by Anthony.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Kicks to Nowitzki. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Nowitzki's got 9.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Good. He's got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Let's go quickly over to Dorisburg. So a close game sees New York take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging.
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Carmelo Anthony. And Melo, first off, congratulations on this win. How would you describe the team's effort here tonight?
We willed our way to this one. You know, we took our time, executed, we stayed composed, and that's something we've been doing, you know, the past 3 games, just keeping our composure and just finishing games. You know, we've been doing that.
This team is playing great, Melo. Thanks for your time. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying,
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Well, his shooting percentage up there in the high 50s speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
A ton of his points were coming inside tonight. It really speaks to how aggressive he was in this game. If there was a path to the hoop, he was attacking. Love that kind of mindset in a backcourt or a wing player.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Particular reason your shots weren't falling tonight?
Man, I couldn't get anything to go down. I don't know. I feel like I let my teammates and especially the fans down. And that's not something that sits well with me. So, expect to see me in the practice gym on my next off day.
You didn't make much of a contribution tonight in the win. Is it fair to say you were coasting?
So wait, I miss a couple of shots, and suddenly you think I'm coasting. Man, whatever, that's on you. Any real fan knows what I mean to this team and what this team means to me. So do what you have to do, write your little story. I'm gonna get back out there next game and show you all what not coasting really looks like.
With just having joined this team, are you having any trouble developing chemistry with your new teammates?
Like, I don't even get where a question like that is coming from. We played one game together so far, my man. One game. Of course, it's going to take some time getting used to. But I have every bit of confidence in the coaching staff and my new teammates that this is going to be a great place for me. We're going to win some games, so get ready. All right? I'm out.